That is a lot.
If suffering has an end, then I will be the deliverer.
That's a lot of Phainons, I'm assuming. Uh-oh.
But why is there absolutely nothing behind me now?
Oh, no.
After it's over, I'll open a tailor shop.
Oh.
To live for yourself.
Ah!
I want to be a normal person.
That's not a wish. Time to see who's better. And stand up and face me!
Oh. Oh no, don't do this, please. No! Ah, not again!
Why did you? Take them all away from me!
Oh, that's gorgeous!
The world never again need a deliverer.
Oh, crap. Dude.
Enough IDs, Elizabeth.
Oh! Ah!
What is your dream?
I'm cool. I'm good. Oh, I'm not okay. Dude, this music. Oh! I don't know why this music is making me so emotional. Gosh darn it.
That's what it does.
Oh!
That's, music does that, Daniel.
Ooh. Nice symbolism. Like that. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 Oh! What? What the fuck? What the flip? It's my brain.
This idea of fate.
The flip? Dang.
What are you doing with that?
Oh! Oh, that's such a good shot. Oh! Oh, Star Rail. How do you? Hold on.
I'm pretty sure I'm pulling. I don't think there's anything that could stop me. I don't know if we can confirm it on the Let's Play channel. I will say we have a lot of.
I gotta try.
We have a lot of pulls, but we don't have confirmed.
I
so
don't care.
We will try.
I gotta try.
Okay. On the bright side, I've heard some people talk about light cones. Apparently, obviously, his signature will be the best, but I've heard Eon should be good. So we can definitely use that. Unless the pulls go amazing, we just pull both. I mean, that can happen too. I'm down for that. That is, yeah, so, enough about our pull plans. Phainon, yeah, that's amazing. That was
wow.
insane.
I am feeling so many emotions right now.
That was something else.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
My goodness.
Yeah, that.
Also, slight side note, I love how his splash art transition reminded me so much of Mighty's.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a whole lot going on with everything. It's just that was awesome.
That was so sick. And raises so many questions.
Yeah.
Of how canon is that? Because if that whole thing is canon, What?
Could there be, okay, part of me wondered if part of that trailer was his original nightmare that we caught him in and everything. It kind of gave vibes because Castrus was there and
so was
Aglaya was there, but it was different. So again, that makes us go back to our old theory that it is a loop.
But that doesn't make sense
with the other Titans,
unless previous.
Unless does every loop have multiple generations going on? That would be freaking crazy.
Well, then that makes that number that has cycled that many times a lot bigger.
It is.
Times-wise.
It would make it quite big. Yeah, no, it's possible.
Unless it's like a loop of loops.
Okay.
And that when it loops to that point in that generation, that one ends. And then a new series of loops have to spin.
I do want to speak about a few things in this trailer. There have been no story leaks to Star Realm, to my knowledge and everything. So what we're about to discuss, and if you are someone who has it, don't share it.
Please
with us.
don't share it. I beg of you.
But what I want to talk about some theory crafting. If you don't want to be taking part of that, this is probably your time to bow out. By the way, heads up, and thank you for joining us for rocking out.
We're just gonna nerd about stuff that has no basis at all.
No basis. So we're gonna do this now.
Feel free to join us.
So 3, 2, 1. There's definitely a part in that trailer that's like, by the way, he's definitely Flame Reaver.
No, obviously.
Like, obvious. Okay, it was pretty obvious at that point, but then they just did the mirror attack with the whole...
They did.
It was like, whoa, okay, okay. I mean, we all kind of know at this point, unless you're someone who doesn't watch live stream stuff, which, by the way, respect to you if you go in blind.
At the same time, there also have been, I feel like, enough hints throughout the entire story
to be
Flame
like
Reaver knows things he shouldn't, like Mighty's weak point.
That's a perfect example.
But also, that doesn't make any sense.
Yep. How that's happening.
Because how does Flame Reaver know that? Because it was the Phainon of this loop that knows that. But the thing is
it though?
But is it though? Because with this trailer, that's obviously not the loop we're in.
Yeah,
right
and then
now.
he's like, I love how he was holding the mask at the end and stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. How does that work? What is happening?
I don't know, because
we have to play this. We gotta play instantly when this drops. I do not want spoilers to this. I don't want anything.
Are you ready to do it all in one day?
Let's say one or 2 days. One or 2 days.
I need to know.
I want to know what the freak is going on here.
I at least want to get done with the main story. I know Fate stuff is coming out. I don't think it's out.
Fate is later at a later date. I think.
I need this next Euphorious bit so badly.
Yeah.
That trailer felt like the tease of the end of Euphorious. We're halfway.
That to me,
we are halfway.
That felt like the ending to like an expansion of like an MMO. It was like, wow.
It did. That's the kind of emotion that made me feel.
Okay, I didn't realize it, but he's like tearing. He's either doing one of two things. He's either tearing his core flame out like Anaxa did, or is he putting it in? Is he opening his chest and putting them in? Like,
dude,
because Anaxa died when he pulled his thing out, and why would Phainon have one in him? Well, that wouldn't make sense.
Anaxa also ripped his heart out.
Yes, yeah. So because he put the core in it then to replace it. Phainon hasn't done that though.
Yeah, that tree lady said like, oh, you did that, so there really is no saving you now.
Yeah, so
Anaxa could have survived if he hadn't done that. Survived.
Yeah, quote,
I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering as well.
But like with Phainon, I wonder why. What is he doing with his chest? Part of me wonders is he putting them in? Is he taking something out?
Yeah,
what is happening?
I got nothing, dude. I got nothing.
Also, I think going off of this trailer, I don't know. I saw a lot of you guys were leaving really awesome comments in the thing. I actually think I'm leaning towards your theory because we theory crafted with the last teaser trailer for this game about how maybe Phainon was the Lord Ravager, but he's like lost his memories. I think Phainon is his own thing, but what he is, I have freaking no idea.
I got nothing. It seems like Phainon
is a genuine like
he's something. I don't know what he is.
So my guess is, this is not my original thing. I'm taking this from you guys. A lot of people point out how they showed like Lygus at the end. Lygus is most likely crap. What was the name of it again? Iron Tomb.
No, Iron Scepter.
It was okay. Iron Tomb is the scepter of the Emperor, but people have talked about it. You guys said it. I don't know. There's a scepter something. Title scepter of something. But Iron Tomb. So Lygus. either works for Iron Tomb or is an extension of Iron Tomb, most likely. Because Lygus does show up, because again, the teaser was all about the Lord Ravagers, and then it shows Lygus at the very end.
With a different weird face.
A new face. So he's probably
or
the thing.
He's been compromised.
Or he's been compromised. That's also, yeah. What if he was actually originally, he was a Watcher, but then again, Iron Tomb's whole thing that we've talked about is like techie
corrupting
stuff.
technology.
So it could, ooh.
So maybe he's been compromised.
That's
by
a
this
good,
whole
I
thing,
like.
'cause it's been going on
for a while.
Wait, hold on.
That.
You know,
So that's
it's been going on for a little bit.
So it's 33,550,336. It's about to flip. It's not flipped right now. There it is. That many times. And then it's even longer if there's multiple generations.
If it does have multiple generations, that does end with the cast that we know.
Yeah.
Which would be insane.
Because that would imply it's 33 million times whatever that is.
I mean, it's already like thousands of years in this cycle alone. And if it's adding,
you're right.
if it's adding multiple cycles in a cycle, that is
insane
amounts of time.
Yeah, no, that's
that would be like in
I don't even know how many years that would
I don't
be.
even want to try to do the math to understand how many years.
Admittedly, it is technology, so maybe time in Emphorius is different than outside, but it doesn't change the fact that
it doesn't.
These people have experienced that for real.
Yeah, because you can, if you run those things, you can do stuff in a very short amount of time, but in that it is a lot of time.
Yeah,
I'm explaining that poorly.
I have no idea what you said, but it's
right. But anyway,
but I think I get what you're saying. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm super hyped to see where the story's going. Cannot wait to see where the Cyrene part of the story goes. That's really exciting. I'm assuming this entire patch is going to be focused on Phainon. I think the entire story quest, because all we saw in the trailer for the live stream is essentially Phainon and his backstory and a little bit of Trailblazer interacting with him. I think we're just going to full on focus with Phainon.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine on with that. Honestly,
I'm locked in on that.
Good.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
I need answers so badly.
The beginning of the quest is going to be so freaking wild, man. I think we're just going to be diving right into things.
How are we halfway? How? Literally,
we haven't
still
we haven't even met the full cast.
We haven't. How? How is that? The world is kind of ending at the moment.
There's 3 characters. There's the chess girl, the violin girl, and the dragon eye. We haven't met those 3.
Know of,
those are the
and
ones
then a silhouette of a girl that we haven't met, and most likely Cyrene.
Yeah, most likely Cyrene. There's also the speculations of a few other characters, but we're not going to touch that because that's not to be touched on here.
No idea.
No idea. We also like our YouTube channel, so
I like it not being taken down.
Yes,
we're halfway through. With this,
somehow
this is 3.4.
Okay, wait. So if it's 3.4, we're slightly over halfway. This will be our push over the halfway point because 3.8 is most likely going to be breaking away, I assume.
Is still the wrap up.
It'll still be the wrap up.
Send off and finishing what on earth is going on here.
It's going to be probably very similar to the ending of Penacony, where our whole thing was transitioning to the new thing with Sunday and all of that. It'll be something like that. Probably.
Do you think Forest is going to have a happy ending?
I sure hope so.
I really hope so.
I really hope so.
Part of me doubts.
Dude, I want to see, I hope Phainon lives through this. I want him.
Can they leave? Are they even real?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I want to see Phainon / Kevin slap Nanook. I really want to see that. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It's I think
also not a menacing shot here, seeing the Black Tide consume everything.
I think we're in for one heck of a show. I want to point out, by the way, how freaking cool our last major weekly boss was. That's not even the final boss of Emphorius. That was the midway point.
That was the midway.
That was midway.
What?
What
is our boss?
I have no idea. Our boss is apparently maybe a Lord Ravager.
Possibly.
Like, what?
We seem to get a boss every
2 or 3 patches, I feel.
2 to 3 patches.
I feel like it's 3. I want to say 3. Because
we got one in Penacony's finale.
Yeah, and then we got the the Law of Fu finale.
Yes.
Did we get? We got several in the base in the 1.0 because the 1.0 we had like 3 or 4. We had 3, right? 3.
I think there was the
because it was Fentilia.
the Swarm, I think, was our in between.
Yeah, it was Cocolia, Fentilia, and the Beetle. That was like our 3 weeklies. I'm pretty sure.
And then we got to Penacony. How the flip was Penacony next?
Yeah, no.
So much has happened that I still am in disbelief. Like, oh yeah, it's only 3.4.
Well, and from what I don't even remember what live stream that was. Apparently, with the Penacony one, we'll be dealing with stuff in the past as well too to fill in like the holes that haven't been filled yet. Which, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually consider Penacony to have too many plot holes. A lot of the stuff they just didn't fill in, I just was like, they're keeping it a mystery. I just viewed it as like, oh, it's a mystery for the future. Like Duke's kids. I was like, we'll meet them eventually. It's like they exist. We know they're gonna pop
again.
Well, yeah, we'll see you one day.
One day.
Someday. I don't know when.
Sorry, Acheron slaughtered your boss.
Yeah, you're
brutally.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Hopefully they're not too mad with us.
They're a little mad. They're a little mad.
Yeah, so you're gonna try for Phainon probably?
I have to try.
I think
I'm also gonna watch this trailer again.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be going for Phainon myself. It looks very, very hype. I just love to see MiHoYo also give a crap ton of love to a male character, by the way. Freaking great. It's refreshing.
But then again,
not slamming the amazing like girls in this game or any of them. Like the women are amazing
awesome too,
and they deserve all the love as well. But men deserve it too.
But
it should
just look at Mighty's trailer splash art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mighty's was crazy good.
Mighty's, I think Mighty Mouse is my favorite trailer splash art just because of how hard it goes. Oh,
well, you're also
goodness,
a big fan of like heavy metal doom aesthetic things, and it just played into that.
I'm a fan of all aesthetics.
Yeah, well, true enough.
I just think Mighty's trailer is super awesome.
Well, we've been chatting for right on 20 minutes now. Well, recording for 20 minutes. The video, who knows where it is? But yeah, with that, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to probably wrap it up. You guys have been listening to us just chat a whole lot and yap a whole lot. So I hope you enjoyed, by the way. Thank you for joining. I know. Did you see how I used the newfangled language of yapping?
That. Yeah,
and everything?
Please don't.
I know. I genuinely. Look, I want to use it. So then, because to be fair.
Hey, my fellow
generation. I want to normalize it because whenever I see it, it's so weird and it just doesn't make sense in my brain. I'm like, why are we saying yapping at this? Do we just not want to say talking too much anymore?
It's the new slang.
It's the new slang.
It's been around for
doesn't make freaking any sense to me.
Let us know. Are you excited for Phainon? Are you excited for the not finale of what on earth is going on?
No, I think it's just beginning, man. I think we're getting to the climax, but the climax just isn't going to stop, and it's going to keep going up for like 3 patches straight, I think.
Probably.
So it's going to be amazing. Tell us, are you excited? Daniel already said all this. I don't need to say it again. Daniel, end us out.
I gotta try. I'm gonna try to go for Phainon. Let us know. Are you going for him? Because I kind of want to go for him too.
I am. I think I am. My pulls would have to go so bad to stop me. It would have to be like a high 170 to be like, okay, wait a minute.
Maybe I do want to think.
Maybe I want to think about it because I'm suddenly way more broke than I was. One more Deadpool. You're not wrong.
Anyway. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Yes.
And also your theories. If you do have any spoilers, please do not share those. I beg of you.
I don't think there's been any leaks for the story.
I don't think so, but
Theorycraft. And if you do have spoilers or you think you have spoilers, mark it and then like say spoiler like warning and then like give a bunch of spaces so someone has to like, expand the comment.
Actual read more.
That's
if anyone clicks it, that's on them.
Yeah, then that's on them. You can't blame anyone but yourself if you click one of those and you see something you didn't want to see because you did it. So
but let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I already said that. Anyway, sorry. I've been frazzled by this trailer.
It was awesome. It was very cool. And with that, guys, we love you all.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.